Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing well, and this video is just going to be a quick wrap up of everything that's happened this week in regarding the Euros and Formula 1. So in Formula 1 we have just had the Spanish Grand Prix where Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, has won, closely followed by Lando Norris in P2, even though he did qualify on pole position, and then followed by the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who got his 198th podium and has had a podium in 18 years consecutively. So with Lando Norris being on pole, everyone assumed that he was going to win, as the McLaren, as you can see, has been very, very fast this season and has kept up with the Red Bull. But sadly, he did not get a good start, which led to George Russell and Max Verstappen overtaking him in the first corner. George Russell ended up coming fourth after pit stops and letting his teammate through. Max Verstappen won on pit stops again, and if Lando Norris had pitted earlier and didn't muck up his start, he would have won the race. But for Mercedes, having Lewis Hamilton on podium was a massive deal, as it's their second podium this season, I should say, as George Russell did get on the podium last race. But it is Lewis Hamilton's first podium of the season and his first one since Mexico City last season as well. Not much has happened on contracts, but today we have heard that Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll are extending their contracts with their teams. So Pierre Gasly will be staying with Alpine for the foreseeable future. We are not sure when the contracts run out at the moment. And the same with Lance Stroll, who will still be teammates with the two-time world champion Fernando Alonso. This pairing is very intriguing, as we can see that Fernando Alonso, being a two-time world champion, would be helping Lance Stroll with getting points in their technique, and he'll be learning everything he can get from the two-time world champion. Although in Alpine, we are not sure who will be teammating Pierre Gasly, as Esteban Ocon's contract runs out with them this season. Although they are looking into Mick Schumacher, who is the son of the 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher, and bringing him back into Formula 1 after his time with Alpine in the World Endurance Series, and seeing if he would be good to pair up with Pierre Gasly. So that is all that's happened with contracts in Formula 1, although there have been rumours regarding Haas and Mercedes on who is going to be taking the spots. People are believing that the F2 drivers, Kimi Antonelli and Oliver Behrman, will be taking those seats. Kimi Antonelli obviously to Mercedes, as he is the reserve driver there, and Oliver Behrman to Haas, as it is his way into Ferrari, as he is part of the Ferrari Drivers Academy. In regarding to Kimi Antonelli, he is 17 years old, but the FIA have changed the rules into allowing 17-year-olds to now drive in a Formula 1 car instead of the rule being 18. That was put in place when Max Verstappen joined, and at the moment is still the youngest driver to drive in Formula 1, when he appeared in with Toro Rosso at the time at around, I want to say, 17 years old. Correct me if I am wrong. So it is looking like that Kimi Antonelli will be driving for Mercedes next year, replacing Lewis Hamilton when he goes off to Ferrari. And the rumours circulating Oliver Behrman, we will hopefully hear soon whether he is going to be driving at Haas or not. This week we are off to Austria, as it is a triple header. So we've just had Spain, we are at Austria this week, and then the week after we are at Silverstone. And I will be taking you guys with me, as I've managed to get tickets, so we will be heading to Silverstone. So that is all that's happened in Formula 1 recently. We will see what happens this week, as Austria is the home of Red Bull, so we will see what happens in regarding to the Red Bull team. And everyone else as well, and whether more contracts will be announced, or whether, who knows what can happen. Moving on to football and the Euros, England have qualified along with France and the Netherlands, Spain, Italy, and everyone knows, into the round of 16. England will be facing Slovakia on the 30th of June, I believe, and kickoff will be at 5 o'clock. Again, not much has happened in regards to the Euros, apart from the fact that England fans are starting to get quite frustrated with the England team, as yes, we have been winning, but we have not been performing to the way that people know we can perform. And also people are getting frustrated with Gareth Southgate as he is not playing players where they should be being played. Not only that, we did find out, I believe yesterday, that Phil Foden is temporarily leaving the England camp due to family reasons. When he will return, we are not quite sure. I believe the lineup has already been put out for the England squad to ready to face Slovakia, but I'm not 100% sure. But it would be on my story, and if there are any updates, just come and let me know, and I will quickly wrap it all up like this, for instance. Apart from that, the other people that I think play on our side is Italy, Switzerland. So depending on who wins that game and who wins us, of course, we'll face them. So yeah, on the 30th of June at 5 o'clock, England, Slovakia, that is who we will be playing. And in the world of rugby, not much has happened. We do have an England game, I believe it's New Zealand, England-New Zealand game coming up. So when that is played and when the lineup is out, I will do a quick debrief on what's been going on. But that is what has happened in Formula 1, the Euros and rugby. I will do a couple of videos before the Euros just to get everyone's opinion. And if there is anything you'd like to see, then just give me a message. But don't forget to like, comment, share, you know what I mean, follow, all that. So thank you very much, guys. That was a quick wrap up of everything that's happened so far. And I will see you guys very soon. Take care.